Hey everyone, it's Abby Andrew and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is of course going to be yet another wig review, but this one is so much fun because of this color. This wig is Posh from the Rene of Paris Orchid Collection in the color Aqua Paradise. And most of the wigs and the wig colors, if not all, I'm not 100% sure, from the Orchid Collection are heat friendly. So that's cool that you can actually use heating tools to style this if you wanted. However, I have very minimal hairstyling skills, so that's why I tend to lean towards synthetic wigs because you don't have to do much styling. But with heat friendly synthetic, it's cool that you still have the option to. But if you don't style it with heating tools, it'll still hold its really nice styling that it comes with. So it's kind of like the best of both. So the Orchid Collection is generally a lower price point than some of the Rene of Paris wigs, and they're also a little bit more of these like fun styles, like for fashion. So this wig, this color is really fun. This wig also has the lace front and lace part. I think this style would look fantastic in some other colors, like if it was in a dark brunette color, I would be obsessed with that. This is a wig that I would love to see myself having multiple colors of, but for now, Aqua Paradise is definitely the best one for me. So a style that I've been loving in this wig is just kind of pulling it back like this. As you guys know if you follow my channel, this is a wig style that I just love on all my wigs. I think it's just such a cute little casual style, but just like a little half pony. And I feel like especially when a wig is a fun, bright color like this, people might be more inclined to assume it's a wig, which I know for some of us with alopecia, we don't want people to know we're wearing wigs, but I think that styling it in cute, casual ways like this makes it more likely to look like it's your hair dyed rather than a wig. And I'm only saying that because of the color, because I feel like when people see a bright color that they don't usually see, I feel like no matter if it is someone's real hair or not, they still kind of think like, is that a wig? Just because they're not used to seeing that color. So this wig has the really nice lace part, which is really natural looking, and it's nice as it comes, as it is. So you could totally just leave it if you wanted, but with this lace front, this lace is very invisible on my skin tone, so maybe I will leave that there. But you could also trim that a little bit more if you wanted to. And then as for the part, I might tweeze this just a little bit more just to kind of make it look more like a wider, natural looking part. So definitely don't do this with your wig if you don't feel comfortable. It's definitely not 100% necessary, but it is something that can help make your wig look a tiny bit more natural, is just to widen up that part a bit. So watch tutorials before trying this on your own wig. This isn't a tutorial, this is just me kind of experimenting with it. So don't ruin your wig on my behalf, everyone. Be careful. Do this at your own risk. But I'm just gonna kind of tweeze some of the hairs here just to kind of make it look even more natural. You wanna work really slowly and gently. Kind of just grab like a couple strands at a time. You definitely don't want to over tweeze because then you can't go back. And if you yank too hard, there is a possibility of ripping the lace, so be super careful. So already with widening that part, it already looks even more natural, and you could even take it a little bit farther. I'm honestly always afraid to mess it up myself too though, so definitely do this at your own risk or bring it to a wig specialist or something like that. Definitely don't experiment with it if you're not comfortable doing that. So it definitely looked good as it came in the box as well, so it's definitely not a necessary step. And just to experiment a bit, this wig isn't super shiny, but it does have a little bit of that new wig shine to it, which is nice, but I kind of want to tone it down just a little bit. So one tip I've heard from some people is just to use a little bit of dry shampoo. I spontaneously picked this one up, Not Your Mother's Clean Freak dry shampoo, at the drugstore near me in like the travel section, so this was a totally random purchase. But I've heard that this can kind of tone down a little bit of the shine in your wigs. And something else you can use is just a little bit of like translucent makeup powder as well. Okay. Okay, I feel like I did exactly what I wanted it to. I feel like it toned down the shine just a hint, and now it looks perfect. I'm also now just gonna take a tiny bit of concealer and put it on my hand. Just put some on a little bit of a, just put a little bit on a makeup brush, and then just kind of blend in the hairline a bit. That's something else you can do to make lace fronts look even more natural. Just drawing that up with a bit of translucent powder as well. This lace front was so invisible before in my hairline, but now I feel like the concealer kind of drew more attention to it. So with the way this lace kind of comes forward just a little bit, it's so translucent, but eventually I might trim this back just a little bit more, just so it's even more invisible. Alright guys, that is all for this video. Let me know what you think of Posh. Let me know if you think that the things that I did to the wig make it look even more natural, or if you think it was fine without those things. Again, all I really did was like tweeze the part and put a little dry shampoo in it. And I think that just made it. It was already very natural looking as far as like the cap construction and stuff, but I feel like that just brought it up just slightly more to the next level. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.